in my beautiful home in Bluffton, South Carolina. And I talked to Gary Douglas last night, the founder of Access Consciousness. A lot of you saw that video. And what he said to me was, what did he say? Nothing is real except for that which you make so. And it really, really hit my universe. And this morning I woke up and I was like, for what reason am I not creating everything I desire? And where have I decided that I'm not? Because, a lot of us are creating much more than we ever imagined we were. But it got me to thinking about, what are some other things that I want to add to my life? And what do I want to make real? What do I want to make my reality? And one of the things that that really, really changed me when I first started doing Access was a private session that I had with Gary. And he said, Julia, honey, what you need to do is pull energy every single day for 90 days. And I did. I pictured the energy ball in front of me, and I pulled energy through the whole universe to the life and the business and the living that I wanted to create every single day for 90 days. And then after 90 days, the energy got heavy. And I thought that because it got heavy, it was time for me to stop, or it wasn't working anymore, but I actually realize now that it was just resistance. So I've continued to pull a lot for a lot of things, but I'm not pulling every single day. And I'm not pulling as much as I'd like, and I'm not including as many people in my pulling every day as I would like to. And so basically, to answer the question, what is an energy pull? An energy pull is when everything is energy. And when you pull energy from the whole universe into the energy of what you'd like to create in your life, into what we call an energy ball, that you put in front of you, it's like when you pull every day, like the magic that gets created is phenomenal. I was a 20-year-old university student living in Winnipeg, Canada, and I had a thriving full Access practice as a result of pulling energy every day from those 3 months that I did it. And it was like I created the most amazing things. I had this beautiful, tall, blonde boyfriend who I had such a crush on in university, and I pulled energy to create that. And then we ended up dating, and it was this gorgeous relationship, and he was such a beautiful person, and we had so much fun together. And when the summer ended, it ended as it does. But it was like I created just amazing, amazing things, full bars classes. And just like I remember one time I did a kids bars class, and there was these, I drove out to a home in rural Manitoba, and the people were so welcoming and beautiful, and these kids will have that tool for the rest of their life from that day. And there was just so much created. I went from just having an average normal life to creating business, and I think I made like $60,000 that first year, out of nothing, out of nowhere, just from doing Access. And and I really I had guts of steel, and I made choices that not very many people are brave enough to make. Trudging through the snow on Osborne Street in Winnipeg with my mom, putting up posters for my bars class, and one lady found the poster, and that's energy pulls. It's like there's just so much available when you use that tool. And then later at a 7-day event, I put up my handing class, and I said, Gary, nobody ever does the energy pull. And I created my entire classes and all the foundation classes I do based on the energy pull. And he's like, yeah, I know, but nobody else in the room is going to do that because it would actually work. And that's the thing. It's like, we won't do this. We won't commit to this. We won't actually be everything we are because we don't want to be that much and be that different and have that much and have the, the sparkles of magic become our life, not just far off things that seem outside of us. So, I mean, there was just that time in my life was when things started to get really magical. And then from there on, they've continued and they've just blossomed and blossomed. And, but I really, I didn't think that anything could get in the way. It was like regular, real life has never had any value to me. And, so everywhere you've made real life have extreme value to you. Will you destroy and uncreate it all? Right and wrong, good and bad, all 9 pod talk shorts with me. I always, have done crazy things and looked around things of like, how am I going to get that? Like, what's it going to take to create that? And I have not allowed things to get in my way of creating my life and my future. And when you pull energy, you begin to pull things into your life. Like, it's all of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory. It's not I go out and get life. That's pushing energy. All of life comes to me with ease and joy and glory is pulling energy. And if you want to have any element of success, you have to be able to be a strong energy puller because it makes your creations easier. It makes things come to you. And, pulling energy is a muscle. It's not something, some people are naturally very bad at it, and some people are naturally quite good at it. But if you're bad or good, it's like you have to actually practice to become better at it. So anyways, so I'm thinking, I'm sitting around this morning and I'm in the shower and I'm thinking about what Gary said, and I'm thinking about that time in my life when I pulled energies, and I'm like, what's it going to take for me to commit to doing this for 30 days? And I was like, what if there was a group of us? And so, I just had a meeting, with, my team of beautiful Teresa and Diane, who help in the business, and actually 2 Teresas. And Diane said, well, what if we made it a closed Facebook group where people could come to that group, and then you did a Facebook Live every day for 30 days with the energy pull. And if people could make it on live based on their time zone, awesome. And if they can't, then the replay is right there in the group for them to do every day. And I thought that was an amazing idea because I'm going to Seattle, which is a 3-hour time difference from where I am now, next week. And then I'm going to Rome for facilitators in a couple of weeks. So the month is going to be sort of all over the place, or I'm going to be all over the place, and maybe you are too. And so, what I want to invite you to is to bring all of your creations, everything you would like to create but haven't yet actualized, to the group so we can pull energy to create it. All the classes, the homes, the cards, the relationships, and beyond that, the kindness and the realities and the gifting and receiving and the magnificence and the willingness to be all energies, to be aware of evil, to be aware of unkindness, to be aware of malevolence, to be everything, and bring all the energies of the things you desire to this, so that we can get together. And oh my gosh, doing it alone, imagine what I created alone. What's it going to create with all of us doing this? I mean, it just blows me away. And I did do the Magic Club last year, where that was a 12-month club where everybody was invited to pull energy every day for a year. I don't know if anybody did. I mean, everybody, all of us did it a lot more, but it wasn't guided. and you weren't offered a new, and each energy pull that I'm going to do is going to be different. I mean, the first ones are going to be really teaching you and building that muscle so that you know what it is to pull energy and you know how that works and what that is for you. And there is no right way. I'm going to guide you along because I just, there's a lot of energy and possibility with us all doing it together. But the first ones are going to be like a general introduction to pulling energy, and we're going to pull. And then the next ones are going to be like kind of more themed, like creating business, creating home, creating nature, and everyone is going to turn into a different thing and is going to be done organically on the spot. Some of them will be 3 minutes. Some of the days will be 3 minutes. Some of the days may turn into 10 minutes or 15 minutes, depending on the day and the energy that's coming up. So, there's just so much possible. And like I said, the things that the people in the Magic Club created last year were unbelievable. I mean, there's one lady who, she had no money. She'd been abused. To me, in one of our private sessions, I was like, this is the saddest lady I've ever met in my life. I'm so sorry for her. Now she's, creating tons of money and living in a 5-bedroom home that she's just moving into and having like total ease in her life. There was another lady who, actualized a car and, a better relationship with her daughter and is now living in Hawaii, totally enjoying her life. There's just all these different things. And I just can't believe how much was available with pulling energy, not even doing it consistently every day. And then when I did it on my own, how much I could create on my own, but a group of us doing this together for 30 days straight, it just blows my mind. And I'm so excited. I'm so enthusiastic about the possibilities and the world and the living that we can create through this. So I humbly invite you to this series. I would love to have you come play. I'm pricing it at $150 US for the 30 days. So I'm trying to keep it reasonable so that it's reasonable for everyone to come play and include everyone. And there's not going to be global pricing because it is such a low priced class, but I do, if you are having financial problems that are a barrier to you getting into this class, please let me know and we can work something out, because I know that there's different parts of the world and stuff like that, so I would like to make sure that everybody's included in this. But yeah, there's so much possible, and I welcome you to this journey with me and to all the different possibilities. So I hope that wherever you are in the world, whatever time of day it is right now, you're having an incredible day. And if it's not, how does it get better than that? And if it is, how does it get better than that? And I invite you to come with me to play and to pull energy for an entire month. So thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.